Looks like we're good. Hello. Good evening and welcome to part 6 of our Deathless Randomizer series. We had a bit of an oopsie yesterday. Made it all the way to Fire Giant, and we died. Got... we're gonna say not greedy, but definitely had a skill issue on... yeah, we're doing key item checks in Caleb. We had ourselves a nice little skill issue on Fire Giant. The first boss wasn't too bad, but second boss was Dragonkin Soldier, and we got kind of pinned in a bad spot. We were stuck between the boss and a tree on a ledge, and I just couldn't move. Got blasted by a couple of attacks that I mistimed my roll on, and then died while I was trying to drink my flask. So, yeah, a bit of a tough one to make it all the way to Fire Giant like that. Having done all of... oh, Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike's a very good Faith spell. But having gone through, like, the sewers and Shaded Castle, all the way up to Gelmir. Okay, another remembrance. Blessed Dew Talisman. Yes. We like Blessed Dew Talisman. It's actually, I think I talked about this before, this is probably my personal favorite talisman in the game. Again, not because it's good. 2 HP per second is not really the play, but it is just gradual HP restoration. And I think for a casual playthrough, I think it's probably the best talisman you can get. Outside of the damage reduction talismans. Because you spend so much time running around and exploring and looking at random nooks and crannies and stuff like that. You're spending so much time in between graces that you get a ton of value out of gradual HP restoration. So, that's just me. And it's an extremely unnecessary effect, but it's a nice quality of life thing. Yeah. So let's see what this merchant's got for us. This is our current setup. We have +5 to all stats from Godric's, so that's why we have a bit more of an inflated stat pool. And this is our loadout. And damage reductions.
How can I?
We got Cheap Seed. Celian Spellbreaker. Sealbreaker, sorry. And Expensive Seed. I don't think we want.
Have it?
You know, I heard some wings, but I wasn't in combat, so I'm not gonna tempt fate. I'm unsure of what killed that doggo. I presume the doggo died. No idea. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of setup in Caled here, and then we're gonna head into Liania. cheap seed. Good. Godric's Great Axe is, it's not a bad weapon, but I don't think it's very good either. And the stat requirements are pretty restrictive. You need like 34 strength, which you can two-hand to meet the requirements for, but it also needs 22 dex, which is really high for a secondary stat requirement. And on top of that, it's got a Great Axe moveset, which is really good, and it's got good reach, but the weapon art is kind of against bosses. Like, it'll toss smaller enemies up in the air. But other than that, it's just kind of mediocre. Faith tier, we already have Retrieve Favor +1, so we don't need that. Faith tier is cheap, I'll grab it in case we decide to hybrid in some Faith for this run. I doubt we will, but since we have Godric's, we might, because we can meet some of those super early Faith requirements with just a few levels, rather than, you know, an investment of like 8 to 10 levels. We could do it with like 3 or 4, you know, which would be much more useful. What we got here? Nothing really that good. Lord's Divine Fortification's a good one, but nothing spectacular there. No Golden Vow or Bestial Vitality. Flame Grant Me Strength. Flame Grant Me Strength would be very good for this run, because we do plan on using the Starfists eventually. Currently rocking Stormhawk, but we're gonna go to Starfists once we outpace the upgrade level. But we have a +7 Stormhawk versus a +8 Starfist. 7 out of 10 versus 8 out of 25. Starfists are still very good, and they would honestly probably be comparable. But I like Stormhawk. I have a little bit of issue with its reach, but I do enjoy Stormhawk. The reach thing is just a positioning issue. Simply play better, and you'll do fine. Ritual Sword's pretty good. I can't say I'm going to use it now, but it's pretty good. I'd rather not drop any of these. Like, these are all very defensively oriented. Ritual Sword is very offensively oriented, which is not a bad thing. Normally, doing more damage is much better, but that's not where I'm at right now. But now we are off to Liurnia. Took care of all the key item checks in Caelid. There is a decent amount of running around in Liurnia, but hopefully we run into the Academy key early. But if not, we'll be into Karya Manor pretty quickly. Man. You know, part of me is really glad that FromSoft announced the DLC. Another part of me is not, because now I know it's still 4 months away. Oh. Is that my first Somber 8? It is. We can go all the way up to 9 on the Stormhawk now. Probably go ahead and do that before we get too deep into Liurnia here. Let's go ahead and just grab the Grace here. We're not going to be stopping to do any combat, so we'll just grab the Grace. Here, we'll head up and grab the Thops Church and then get the Grace next to the first merchant, and then we'll head back then. Well, that is the Academy key. Good. Ups. Sell that root resin. There we go. We are, as I said, eventually we're going to land on Starfists, which is a greasable weapon, so picking up root resin as we run is going to be pretty valuable. And knowing that we have one right near a grace there, it's not really close to a grace, but it's farmable if we run out of resources. Oh, nice. Crystal Darts is really good. Because we are able to run into Watchdog Duo along the critical path now, since we've randomized all bosses instead of just major ones. Oh, sorry, I say all bosses. Everything but night bosses are randomized. So dragons are randomized. Non-major bosses, Everjails, like those are all randomized. The only ones that aren't are night bosses, so that we don't run into like 7 Knights Calves and whatever else. It's just not as interesting, and there's just so many repeat night bosses. Let's see, Smithing 2s. I believe we needed more of for the Starfists. I think we needed one more. Knights Cavalry Greaves. Probably not heavier than Radons. They're in the same weight tier, but Radons are better. Alright. Back to round hold. Round table hold. Let's go upgrade Stormhawk to +9 and the balls to at least +6? Or no, we're already at 8. I don't know why I bought those. I knew we were at +8 on the balls. Yeah, we need smithing 3s now. But we'll worry about that later. Once we have... Yeah, because I still need 6s and 7s before we can upgrade. And 4s as well. So we need 4s, 6s, and 7s before we can upgrade to a level that is equivalent to Stormhawk. Which will be, at this point, I would say probably +23 or 24 was about where we would need to be to have a equivalent damage output of Stormhawk Axe. Maybe a little bit lower because Starfists are busted and have bleed, but not much lower. So we'll say maybe 21. Oh dear. It's a rune bear on a rock. Yeah, you can roar at me all you want, broski. It's not gonna kill me. I am far too powerful for this point in the game to be dying to a random rune bear roar. Another Somber 8. Okay. Ground Slam could be good for the Starfist, not because it's like very powerful, but it does add AoE to our moveset, and it gives access to the heavy scaling without finding the thing. Hi there. I appreciate the kind words. 5 root resin. Oh, we have the academy key. We don't even have to go do these other checks now. There is a rune bear on the other side of that gate. So I guess we won't be getting the item check there. But we will still grab the golden seed and the merchant. As long as the merchant isn't too sketchy. But we're pretty strong for this level. Oh, that looks orange. Dude, we're getting a lot of great runes from... Oh. That's not a great rune. Also, thank you for the follow. I don't know why that alert didn't play. I'll have to look into that. Nah, not quite high enough. Butthole Bandit strikes again. Alright, what else we got? We got Random Noble and a Death Frog. Nothing spooky. That seems to have not alerted all the enemies over here either, which is nice. How fucking rude. Right, we got two shocky boys. No backstab. Sad. Oh, that's a lot of bubbles. Okay. Pretty clean clear. Grave Scythe. I wish Reapers had a better moveset in this game.
What has been and how can I help?
Alright. Strength tier is fantastic for us. Got 2 smithing 7s, which is really good. We got some good stuff here. A couple cheap seeds. Some good gauntlets. Like, I'm having a hell of a time here now. Actually, worse than what I have. Well, that's not great. But, still. Strength physic tier and a couple of seeds. Really good merchant. Big fan. Huge fan. I don't know what I have in my physic currently. Maybe we have the dex tier. Oh no, we have the the poise tier. Yeah. Strength tier, poise tier. Would be good. We have so many flasks. We have 11 flasks already. We're just starting Ray Lucaria. Alright, let's hope we don't have too cursed of a run up through the graveyard. I'm paranoid about that ledge, man. Like, I've gone on that ledge and just fallen through the floor multiple times. Crucible, eh? We'll not be fighting that. This was a mistake. Simply panic roll. Oh, dude, the horns. I love the horns. They're not good, but I love the horns. Oh, no. Oh no, Mr. Crucible Knight. You're gonna make this really awkward for me. Oh, I thought you could jump over that. I'm dumb. Perfect. That's fine. He still went back. Don't aggro him through the wall here. Alright, see what we're working with here. Starting off with the Basilisk. It's not bad. Yeah. It's a really tame pack here, for the most part. Much stamina. Get accidentally backstabbed. Could not lock onto this wolf for the life of me. It kept going to these guys over here. Also, show you a neat little trick that you can do with the Blessed Dew Talisman. If you equip it and unequip it rapidly, you see how my HP is ticking up faster? No, you can't. My big stupid face is in the way. Hold on. Let me move my base here. That should be enough. If you equip the talisman rapidly, like if you just leave it equipped, you can see the HP tick up 2, 2, 2. But if you equip it and unequip it rapidly, you get the HP as soon as you put it on. It's not super relevant, but if you're ever in like a really, really tight spot where you're about to die and you have a ton of room to kite, like if you're in Placidusax's room against a small enemy or something like that, could be a good one. It's a pretty niche thing, but it's good. We got a little dude boy. A little duder. Oh. I think we're pretty solid to just roll here. That was a very, very tame graveyard section. What we got over here? Is it a Clayman? It is a Clayman. Great Helm. Oh, dude, we love the bucket hat. Dude, we've got so many good hats. But I really want to rock the horns. If I had heavier armor to use in my other slots, I would. We can go with the bucket hat. Whee! Getting the very paladin look here. There's a rune bear in there. Pretty sure it was one of the consecrated snowfield rune bears too. Pretty sure that's the white fur. Could be wrong though. It's not one of the feral ones. It's not shaggy enough. Pretty calm walk up too. This has been a pretty relaxed Ray Lucaria so far. We'll see what kind of bosses we're looking at. That's another smithing 4, so we just need one more for the Starfish. Death Lightning. A useless fucking spell. I can't say useless. Like, I'm sure it's got something going for it, right? No. It's got, like, almost double the requirements as Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. And I'm pretty sure it does less damage. And applying Death Blight doesn't matter because most enemies are immune to it. And the ones that aren't are, like, NPC invaders. That's a little less chill, but it's fine. Oh, okay, thanks. Alabaster Lord, or I guess it's Onyx Lord. Hitting me through the fucking floor like that. What an asshole. What we got? What we got? We got a spawner? It's a Sanguine Nuba. I.e. an enemy that gets bullied by this weapon art. Nice. Dude, we have so many seedbed curses. I think that's like the third one we found, right? No, that was the other run that we found them in. I'm forgetting these things because the runs blend together a little bit. Alright, on the run up, there's a Godskin Noble, but otherwise looks relatively tame. We're gonna poke around and grab the items around here. Oh yeah, this is super free. Bop. Lord of Blood's robe. Wow. Very exciting. Alright, it's just a tier. Is there a dog following me? Oh, it is. Nice. Get blasted. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the Grace and rest to reset my mana bar before I go up to the boss. So I'm only carrying one blue flask. But we grabbed most of the items around there. We'll go back for the imbued sword key at some point, because that is a key item check. But that'll probably be after Renala. Alright, better flasks. I wish I had a way of seeing how much my flasks heal without just being damaged. Because at +5, they should heal for a decent amount, but it's probably not a lot compared to my max HP. Considering we've got a slight boost to max HP from Erdtree's favor, and just a lot of vigor in general. We're way overstated in the big department for this point in the game. I'll say that. Who we got? Who we got? We got Mad Tongue Alberic. Oh no. Alberic's really fucking annoying. Hopefully... Okay, yeah, he's not. He can be dissuaded. He should fall. Yep, leaf. Alright. GG, Alberic. Something skill issue. Alright, who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? We got... You know, I should be happy seeing them in an arena this early. But, like, I'm never happy to see Valiant Gargoyles, man. They're so fucking shit. God, I hate this boss so much. Okay. Probably gonna switch out Spelldrake for Ritual Sword just to try and kill him faster. I'm gonna buff my weapon before I go in, so I can start wailing on him. Oh my god, you're such a fuck. Okay, try not to get poisoned here. Let me go. I'm getting poisoned. I very much so want to kill this guy. Thanks for destroying that so I can go get the other guy. Sit the fuck still, bro! Jesus Christ. God, I fucking hate this boss, man. I don't have any poison cure either, so we're just kind of eating this. It's another thing I hate about Valiant Guards, they just move so fucking much. They are one of the ultimate stalling bosses. Like, you see how much this guy's jumping out of range of me? I have deleted randomizer files over Valiant Gargoyles. I had Valiant Gargs in Gideon's arena once. And I just, no. It's not. Speaking of bosses I fucking hate. I know FP. If you didn't know, you can just stand in this guy's leg and he'll spin around like a fucking idiot. It's hard to do, and it doesn't work on a lot of terrains, but if it's on flat terrain, yeah, you just tuck yourself into his back leg and he spins around like a fucking moron and he can't hit you. It's pretty great. Especially if you hate the boss as much as I do.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence he hides.
Okay.
There are books and light aplenty.
Yeah, Ritual Sword was basically useless there because we were never at full health because of the poison. But, you know,
Where did he
that
flee,
happens.
my sweeting? Is it that to become? Now,
I'm not actually going to respec. I'm just making her stop talking.
I would.
Alright. What do we got? What do we got? Golden Seed. Okay. Alright, that is Ray Lucaria. We're going to head back here. We're going to grab the Golden Seed down the way, and then head up to EG. And Caria Manor. I'm going to mark myself this spot right here. So I'm not planning on coming back and doing the jump over. I'm going to just loop around from the Golden Seed. That's certainly some enemies down here. I hear a... oh, Jesus, dude. There's a Royal Revenant as well. Grafted Scion. Abductor Virgin. Clean Rot Knight as well. It's a bit less bad. Clean Rot Knight is by comparison to the others, but goddamn. Alright. Well, this is where we died last time. We fucking got two-tapped by Estelle. Blasted off my horse, and then blasted off the place of the planet. Okay. Summon. Oh yeah. Dragon Crest Shield is giga. Oh yeah. Fuck off. Jesus Christ, what is this? There are so many cursed enemies here. There's a giant there, there's the invisible guy there, there's a fucking giant scaling bones, there's a giant crab, like... what the fuck? Also, Erdtree's Favor is just the actual better talisman here. I don't know why I would take that off. But now we have physical damage and magic damage reduction talismans. That's massive. I don't think those are ever coming off. And it's not as long as there's not an obnoxiously large enemy here blocking our pathway to the key, we should be good to carry on. Yeah, the only reason we died to this area yesterday is because I couldn't grab the key and run. Because there's a fucking giant squid sitting on it. Unbelievable. I mean, totally believable. The game is just like that, but unbelievable regardless. Use the fan daggers to knock the balloons down because I want to keep the crystal darts for possible watchdog duo. I also think there's a watchdog that has some friends. It's like a watchdog and like 4 imps. In a pinch, you can use the daggers on the darts on the imps as well. But the watchdog is the target there for sure. But I think you need 4 crystal darts to take control of a watchdog. But you need poison bloom and flesh. Not really a reason to kill the dogs. It only takes 2 darts to convert the imps, I believe, but it takes 4 to convert the watchdog. Also something to consider. Oh, we never did Celia. Yeah, we should go back and do Celia at some point. Maybe we'll do that before we do Karia Manor. We should probably, you know, get the key item. Alright, smithing bell. Not super useful right now because I don't think we would ever be using another smithing weapon than Starfist, and we're already past 1s and 2s on it, but also never bad to have access to. Never know, we could find another weapon that we like. I am nothing if not a meta player. Like, I enjoy strong weapons. They're very fun. But I am not the type of player to, oh yeah, this weapon is clearly the best one in the game, so I'm only ever going to use that. Like, I'm using stuff like that right now to give myself a statistical advantage. Because I'm trying not to fucking die in a game of fully made to fucking kill you. But, like, in our 4th run, 2 runs prior to this one, I had Bloodhound Fang plus 10, and I was running the, plus 9 Elden Beast sword. Not because it's good, or better, but because I like it. Yeah. And who knows, if I was using Bloodhound Fang, I may not have died. But we don't know that. So maybe I get a stagger, or maybe the boss just died faster. Rude as fuck. Okay. Balloon time. What's behind door number 1? Butterfly. Not the good kind. Stone sword key. Sure, we can get the round table hold checks with those. I don't know how many stone swords we have already. Golden arrows. Turtleneck. And Great Glintstone Shard. That's a very good spell, but we're not really running spells. And by not really, I mean we're not, period. So, womp womp. No luck there. there's any, like, quick item checks we can get through here. I've never really peeled through King's Realm because there's always the looming threat of some bullshit with all the invisible enemies. So, yeah, fuck those walls in particular, right? Wasn't using those at all. Alright, EG, what's going on, brother? What you got for me?
I presume you... I am an old crow here, perhaps.
Perhaps you'd like a display. Oh! Cheap tier and cheap seed. Thank you, sir. Alright. Yeah, we'll grab the Grace Ikari Manor and then... we can go do the checks in Celia first. This looks even cooler in the rain. Like, I don't think it's changing the color of the spell effect at all, but the rain just makes it look cooler. Okay. Yeah, let's go get the Celia checks. Head back to Fort Faroth. That last NPC here was... yeah, it's the Finger Eater Crone. Okay. I'm pretty sure I checked the top of that skull before I did Grail, but I don't remember if that was this run or not, so I'm gonna go check it again. Before we go. Yeah, we did. Alright. Seemingly pretty tame run up. Anything spooky in the water? No, there's an Alabaster Lord, it looks like, but it's not really of any concern from this far away. I'm gonna grab the Grace here. Funko Pop Ronnie! Let's go! Grab the Grace here to remind myself that I have done Celia later if I'm having to rack my brain for skips, or not skips, if I'm having to rack my brain for key item checks later on. I thought you fell. Glad you did that now and not when I was climbing the ladder. That would have been probably not disastrous, but it would have been very painful. Alright, Torrent, let's go get Golden Seed check. And we'll come back down for the chest afterward. I don't know if I have anything heavy enough to make a sound. I might have to just kill him. Oh, it's a snowfields root bear. Lovely. Woo! Do it again. Yeah, boy. Fuck him up. Alright. Holy grease, Batman. Honestly, I'm just gonna kill this flower and hopefully be out of combat. Good. Alright. That is everything. So let's head back to Kariamana. And I think I'm going to be a little more thorough with the key item checks as I go. Not skipping like random churches and stuff. So I remember I did that on the run where we got to Fire Giant, and then I would have forgotten which like church I skipped. I probably would have had to buy the hint from Kale. And then go back and check them. We have left on the ability to ask Kale for general zone areas, but not specific locations. Smithing 5, that's good. No, we have smithing 5s. Still fine, I guess. I love the critical animation on those guys. Those guys and the Albinoric archers. It's very satisfying downward stab animation. Or in this case, downward smash. The wolf head is pretty good. It's relatively heavy and it gives stamina. Or it gives endurance, rather. So extra equip load and stamina. I just don't know how the protection is comparative. We'll have to take a look. Let's see. It's just better. Got better protection. Better stats. All around good. We do have the equip load to allocate to it, though. So... yeah, we're not even, like, butting up against it. We're pretty well off. Okay, let's keep an eye on this run up. Alright, run up looks pretty tame. Okay, yeah, that was solid running segment. No real issues. Very kind seed so far, honestly. We've had a couple of spooky spots, but nothing that bad. Also, we've had the blessing of having really good weapon options. Stormhawk is incredible. Starfists are also incredible. Great armor options. We get really good protection, good talismans. Like, we're off to a very, very good start. I am pleased. We have the large dude. Okay. Big dude. Enemies aren't bad. That is a Landell Archer, I believe, up there. Alright, we got either Grail or Egil. One of the two. It's Grail. Without sound effects. That's not great. Oh my god, you're so tall! There we go. It's pretty free. Alright. Dark Ring. Okay. The boss music didn't stop, but I am not aware of a dragon fight that doesn't end after you kill the dragon. So it's not like Godskin Snail, where you kill the Apostle and it's like, it's been slain. But you don't get like the enemy felled pop up, it just gets the, like, the little bottom section, like when you kill an invader. That's another giveaway as to which one you got on deck. Alright, we got Cheap Seed, Lightning Pots, a couple of Poison Grease. We'll grab the other seed too. Smithing, or Somber 1 and 2, and a Smithing 5. We have 6 of them already. Alright. I guess we are done in Karia Manor. We can head off to Bellum Church. And then Runestream Precipice, really. It's the only other thing left. You know what would have been a really cool mechanic, I think, for Karia Manor? Is the little rain of arrows thing that's happening whenever you're on the way up. If the boss used that mechanic somehow. Because as far as I'm aware, it stops once you've killed the boss. Bruh. Oh my god. Pairs my active dragon hitbox. There we go. Wasn't even worth it. Alright. Grab a couple of rock grease, that's fine with me. Infinite poison bone darts. They're expensive, but they're not bad. If we're going to be abusing status, though, we're probably just going to be rock greasing the star fists. Memories 10. I'm gonna grab this Grace because we're gonna be coming back to here to get back to Runestone Precipice. We have sleep pots? We do. I don't have any containers for them, but we do. So I think once we get up to the Church of Admission and grab the Sacred Tear check there, we're gonna head back to Roundtable Hold, check for some pots, some crack pots. So at this point, we've hit enough merchants. We should have at least a handful of cheap crack pots to get. Ooh, feet. The only time you'll ever hear me be excited about feet is in this game. Really would like my last talisman pouch. We can also go talk to Enya and check the shop there when we go back to Roundtable Hold, because we got the items from Renala. So we should have 3 item checks in that shop now. It's the helmet, the chest piece, and the bracers. Bitch. That was rude. Viridian +1. Oh, come on. Useless. Normally, I'm a big advocate of finding rune arcs. So I like to use them, and they're a limited resource. But it's not so good in a Deathless run, where I'm going to need a maximum of like 2 or 3 in a run. One as soon as I get it for the HP boost, another one for a different Great Rune activation, and then maybe one more for, oh god, this is a bad idea, I'm not going in there. No. And then another one for if I get a Great Rune that I don't like and want to change it to a different one that I do like. So if I activate Morgoth's and I decide I want Radon's at the end, or if I have outpaced the stats from Godric's and I want Radon's or Morgoth's instead, like, I'll switch them, but for the most part, you'll only ever need 2 rune arcs in a Deathless round. Inquisitor Giza, you say? Oh, if we're in combat with that, so we should be able to just... Now we are. Okay. We'll reset him. Or not, I guess. My weapon art's a little better than yours, pal. This will wait for him to die. I don't know if this one drops anything. Looking like a no. Alright. Let's go. Oh, we got a couple things to look at, actually. We can talk to Enya. We'll get an item from the 2 Great Runes.
You have it now to become the thing as much.
Lovely.
Come.
Open of Champions, Dragon King's Cragblade. Not happening. I guess we still have Horalu's Remembrance to check. Okay, that's 30k. Maybe we can use that money to get the last of the items that we'll need from the merchants here. Get free stuff from Rogier as well.
I'm privy to it. You care to look? Time can move a little conversation. Ah, well done. Something to mark.
Okay. You have a staff, I guess. Pretty sure we have staves. Or at least access to them. Oh, Thops gets his own bell bearing shop. What a legend. Alright, let's check for crackpots. We're looking for pots under 1,000. I suppose I should mark off the... Oh no, that's... Yeah, the rusty key. $5K is a lot for a crackpot. 3,500 is also a lot. Those may be the only ones we have. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, I mean, 2 sleep pots is still 2 tech items. Like, it's not... Like, it's a bad thing. Oh, did I have the rock grease pattern somewhere that I haven't bought yet? I thought we had rock grease. We did have freezing grease. There's rock grease. Okay. For when we do eventually switch back to the Starfish. We still have those smithing threes, so... Just level up and head back out. It's probably all the endurance we'll need for the run. Stamina bars look pretty healthy. And we are off to Ruinstream Precipice. Where am I going? It's just back to Deathless. Anyway, let's go to the correct direction this time. Got him. Unfortunate. Ooh. My last pocket. Let's go! Welcome back to the team, blessed do, Talisman. Well, that's good. Now we're really just on the hunt for smithing threes. I think. Yeah, smithing threes, a couple smithing fours, and a couple smithing sevens. That gets us plus 25 starfists. Well, that's a plus 10 Stormhawk before we do the next boss. Love to see that. Alright. Yeah, I've been thinking about upgrading Starfist for so long, like... further upgrading the Stormhawk has just not been on the radar. I'm a little sleepy today. But we are A-okay to soldier on. Regular spending 6. Just making sure one of these guys is going to be a pain in the ass and jump up behind me while I'm picking this item up and knock me off. Okay. Halfway there. Game crashed. Send it, chef. We go again. Oh, good. It appeared quickly as well. Let's go grab that freezing grease. And up we go. Oh. Little baby John. Okay. I can really only think of one boss I would want to use magic grease on over, well, I guess a boss type that I want to use magic grease on over like a freezing grease or something, and that's probably just Blackblade Kindred and Valiant Gargs, but we're already past Gargs. number 5. Oh my. Let's get away from that. No sir, we do not like Deathblight on ladders. Please stop. Oh god, there's a legendary item over here. Kill this guy. Let's not fuck up the jumps here. Wow. Oh! What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a little silver boy, okay. Note to self. Be wary of the guys on the ledge above. That's probably just never an item worth checking, honestly. Even if it's an orange, like... So many things go wrong when you go to check that item. Oh, shit! Oh, it's the wacky one. Get me out of here. We do have, like, the perfect weapon type to deal with it, but no. Nah, fam. That's the haywire one. No, thank you. Alright. Let's head back to Round Table and upgrade Stormhawk to plus... Let's crash? Then head back to Round Table and upgrade the Stormhawk to plus 10. It's interesting. It showed up on my stream before it showed up on my monitor. Weird stuff. Okay.
Oh, I didn't. I'll be doing just layout.
Starfish are plus 9? They were plus 8. They are plus 8. They would be going to plus 9. I'm going to just grab these item checks down here while I was thinking about it. Good. Space pants. Okay. Okay, we've got plus 10 weapon. We're big and beefy. We have Watchdog. Single Watchdog. Nice. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, listen here, guy. Bruh. Getting sauced by a fucking watchdog right now. Good. Third great rune under the belt. Time to start pumping some strength. Get a little more damage. Not our damage is bad, but we've got a really solid stat layout for the early game. I think once we do Radon and start making our way toward the capital, we'll pump our big up a little bit more. But you know, we've got good stat layout. Also wanted to go check the Dragon Barrow bosses again. We are slightly under-leveled for those still, but we have the damage for it now. So, could be a worthwhile endeavor to go check those and kill those bosses. Because the Dragon Barrel bosses drop about 90 to 100k apiece. So, let's go do Radon first. And then we'll check Dragon Barrow. And we'll hope we don't run into some really shitty bosses in this arena. Like any arena that is just not flat is really obnoxious in this game. Fire Giants Arena, I think, is the biggest offender. But there are a couple. The most notable ones are Radon's Arena and Fire Giants Arena. It's the absolute worst. Worst of the worst. Oh, we get to kill Alexander after this. We have a weapon that's wieldable. It's good.
Champions, welcome! The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh.
The trip's pretty okay.
The festival.
Seen worse. But now. That's not a smithing 3. Or 4. I mean, we'll be heading to Altus soon, so we'll have infinite 3s and 4s. So, really, we're just going to be looking for 2 7s for Starfist. Alrighty. Let's see who we got. Gary! What are you doing here? Well, this is another boss that gets bullied by the weapon art here, so... Just need to get him locked in it a couple of times and we're good to go. Where is Gary? There's the snail. Sorry, there's Gary. Never mind, we only needed to get him locked in at once. Oh, yes! Early rolled medallion, too. Let's fucking go, dude. Oh, that's so nice. I hate having to go underground hunting for those things. Like, we'll probably wind up having to go underground to find great runes eventually. But being able to just bum rush the critical path and not worry about it is just so nice. Yes. Alright. Strength. More damage. More gooder. You saw nothing. never happened. Why did I come back here? I don't know, but I'm gonna go do Castle Morn real quick before I forget about it. Also realizing I did not pick up the bell bearing from the merchant nearby. So you still see the icon on the map, which means you didn't grab it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's just a randomizer setting. Well, he didn't have anything useful on him anyway, but best be thorough, lest we miss something. So yeah, really only item now we're looking for is the drawing room key and the Pure Blood Knight's Medal. The rest is just Great Runes until the end. The Howling Tree halves are not super important usually, because Howling Tree only houses 4 key item checks. Or sorry, Consecrated Snowfields only houses like 4 key item checks, not including Mogwind. Roman Killer Cleaver's a good weapon. Yeah, you get him, boys. Fuck him up. Yeah, you let him know. Yeah, I think Howling Tree has, or not Howling Tree, Consecrated Snowfields has 1 key, 1 Golden Seed, 1 Sacred Tear, and then just the 2 bosses in Howling Tree. So Loretta and Melania. With the way my settings are currently set, I think it only houses 4 important item checks. So there's a very low % chance that a key item that we need spawns there. Also considering that a decent number of key items are forced in the early game. Like has to be a minimum of 2 Great Runes accessible before Capital. You know, Academy Key, Rusty Key, stuff like that. Nice. We have Poise. We did not get staggered at all during that attack, basically. We got like... No, we did get staggered, but we didn't get knocked down. Who's messaging me? Sorry, got some activities going on this weekend. We're talking about, sorry, I am back and focused. Beautiful. Yo. Whatever enemy is doing stuff over there is on a fucking tear. Actually, that might be a status effect. Or somebody standing in fire. Oh, look at that HP. We took that hit down there, and now we're almost back to full. Isn't the blessed blessed dew talisman wonderful? Omen hat. Ooh. The Omen hat's actually really good. This fat dude. Ooh. I hate how the Omen armor looks, but it is actually extremely, extremely good. Running around with an ugly face for a while. And some ratty hair. What do we got? We got a tree sentinel up there. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Somber 6. Okay. Eat. Get iframe. Hell yeah. Oh my god, it teleported into the arena. Okay. Everything's fine. Yeah, we got a +10 weapon. We're... Oh, we can jump that. I always forget that about that attack, where you can jump over it. Over here, we got a +10 weapon. Absolutely getting sauced by a fucking tree sentinel. Okay. Memory stone. Not relevant. Okay. That is, I believe, everything in Limgrave now. And everything minus Carrion Study Hall in Liurnia. Oh, wait, we gotta get the Haligtree half check. Let's go do that real quick before I forget about it. That's why I light fires near checks, so I don't forget which ones I've done. Right, I forgot about that rune bear there. Oh god, Inolopter. Bloodhound Step is nice. If we ever do have to go through the Haligtree, that will be a good item to have, because we do technically have to go through the swamp area to get to Melania, and there's some very highly tuned enemies that'll tear you up while you're trying to fat roll through that swamp. So having access to Quick Step or Quick Step or Bloodhound Step is really nice. I think it's over here. I am so fucking lost because I wasn't hugging the wall like I normally do. Yeah, it's fine. Dude, running through the swamp sounds so weird. Okay, we got quite a bit of mats for rock grease here, that's nice. It's so dark up here, man.
Please don't. Merciless blows. Let the curse take everything.
I've never seen the item here before. off to Altus. We've got actually a pretty straight path to the end game, which I fully intend to use. So we're gonna go probably Altus, mountaintops, like Altus, Landell, mountaintops, Farum, go all the way to Ashen Capital, probably. Unless I'm feeling particularly weak at any point, in which case we can stop and go do something else, but... I mean, going back and doing stuff like Nokron is probably worthwhile, because a couple of the bosses there do give a decent amount of money, but nothing spectacular. We do not have randomized night bosses, so that's a nice vanilla Knight's Cav. They just don't pose a challenge, and they're not really... Like, they hinder the variety of the randomizer too much, considering how dense the number of night calves in the game is. I think out of 165 bosses, there are 15-ish Night's Calves? Maybe more? I see. I believe Placidosax is around here somewhere. Alright, a couple of wet blades. Probably up at the hero's grave. Up the cliff. I have to imagine. Because he's obviously not the Knight's Cav. We've seen him. So yeah, up that cliff over there. This will confirm my suspicions if the lightning starts again while we're over this way. But he'll spawn in. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's definitely at the hero's grave. If it's not the hero's grave, it's got to be the Tree Sentinel duo, which would be kind of bad for me, but not awful, because it is a easy to run past enemy, because he's going to sit there and roar for a while before he does anything, and hopefully he doesn't teleport about. But that's yet another nice boss to have out of the pool. Placidosax can be a nightmare in some arenas. I definitely wasn't scared for a second there when I dismounted and kind of went toward that ledge. That's some good stuff from that merchant, though. Golden Seed up here, and then head back to the primary path and up to Altus. Or Landell. Electrify Armament. I already have that. Okay, Somber Bell 2. We do still need the Smithing Bell. But it'll come in due time. Like, we can't miss it. I'd be good if I just decided to not do the item checks, but I mean, we're gonna do the item checks. If we don't find it before we enter Landell, there's only so many places it can be inside. And I don't think the sewers count. I don't even know if Landell counts. It might. Not 100% on that one. Okay, do not see Placidy here, and we are not getting struck by lightning, so he's definitely at the hero's grave. Up the plateau. So who do we have up here? See if we get Invisible Assassin again. Demi-Human Queen, or yeah, the Demi-Human Duo and Mimic Tier. Two very easy bosses, unfortunately. They'd be more worth it to kill if they were going to drop any runes, but I'm pretty sure Tree Sentinel Duo only drops 24k. I mean, it's not inconsequential. There it is. Smithing Bell 2. So, that gives us infinite 3s and 4s. So we can go all the way to plus 16? No. 18, 19. We can go always plus 19. Yep, seeds. Love to see it. Oh shit, that's Pumpkinhead. Hi there. I keep hearing like a dragon of some sort. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's a good place to have a rune bear. That's an enemy that has a really small aggro radius. We like seeing a rune bear there. More strength. I believe we can only get 2 more flasks. Maybe 1. I think 14. I think it's 14. For whatever reason, it's 14 flasks at plus 12 is the maximum. So we can get, 1 more flask. Dude, the Madness Giants just sound so fucked up. It's crazy. Sacred Deer. It's like a broken trebuchet. Hold up. Demi-humans with the spiked clubs drop smithing 7s. I think that gives us a guaranteed plus 25 now. So that's all we're missing is smithing 7s. We can find a better place to farm them, that would be good. But I don't think I want to worry about that until after Landell. 5 freezing grease, that's nice. Flesh is also very good for pre-buffing with Starfists. Alright. Time to see if I was correct about Placidus X. It's really hard to be. This is not a hard shot to call. There he is. Oh! Rip deer. Rip other animal. Also, fun fact. if you have a ranged Ash or ranged Spirit Summon, and you put it off to the side of Placidusax, and then you just stand in front of him, outside of his radius, he'll just sit there and spam the Lightning Roar while your ranged Spirit Ash just fucking murders him. And Latenna is the favorite for that because Latenna doesn't move. So your Spirit Ash's stupid AI can't fuck it up. But yeah. You can just free kill on Placidusax. Like a +0 Spirit Ash if you wanted to. It'd take fucking forever if you left him at +0, but you could. We got one over here. Little Nobel. All right. The merchant, and then DTS. It's a parry shield. Slumber 5. That's some middling sombers, which would be nice if we... honestly, I think the only weapon that can make you pivot off of Starfist or Stormhawk is Blasphemous Blade. That's really it. There's a couple of like niche tech weapons I might try and use, but for the most part, it's literally just those. Rude. Okay.
His customer. Well.
That might be better than the poised here later on. We have Infinite Prawn. I'm pretty sure we have Infinite Crab somewhere. That may have been a different run. But I think we might have Infinite Crab somewhere. Do I like this better than the poised here? Not really, no. But we'll keep hold on it just in case. Since we have the Grace here, let me go check Roundtable and see if we do have Infinite Crab, because Crab is going to be pretty good from this point on. Also considering we don't have Flame Grant Me Strength, so we're not really using a body buff. I should have turned in those bell bearings before. So it looks like no. So Infinite Prawn is good. But where did it go? There it is. I'll just grab how many I can. But yeah, just boosts physical negation. It's good. Now, on to DTS. And Parry Shield is basically just for Crucible Knights and Godskin Noble. I'm not really proficient at parrying anything else. Definitely don't know Melania's parry timings. I do not know Radigan's parrying timings. I can kind of parry Apostle, but not very well. So we're gonna go ahead and say it's not for Apostle either. Forg. If Forg did not reduce the effectiveness of my healing flasks, I would totally use the helmet. But I need all the help I can get, considering how many times I've died to this challenge. Ancient Hero of Zammer. Okay. And that puts us up to about 48%. That's good. Oh, fuck off. Barely touched my toes. I'm being really greedy because I have the poise damage. Just do it. Blast it. Simply do damage. I don't think we're going to find anything heavier than the Omen Helm for a while. I think the only thing that's going to compete with it is maybe Tree Sentinel or Bull Goats. Or the Pumpkin Head, dude. If we find the Pumpkin Helmet, I'd be down for some Pumpkin Helmet. I'm always down to be a Pumpkin Boy. Alright. We'll set that strength for now, and then we'll start pumping more Vig. We'll get to about 50 next. We get some big money in the capital, so I think between Morgott and Goldfree you get about 200k. So, plus anything else we pick up. We should sell off all our runes and stuff at some point. I don't think this is going to work. But why did it work? Is the question. Why? Hello, Melina. Goodbye, Melina.
And thus I shall farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. You have. I have no.
Okay. Sad. Hey, come here, Bat. I need to turn around and look at something. Yep, there is just an ancient dragon inside that building there. Good thing we never have to go there? I think? More feet. We're gonna start eating those when we get to Morgott. So I'll probably use one for Morgott, one for Sewer Moog. And we'll save one for actual Moog. Presumably, soonish, we should find the Pureblood Knights Medallion. And if we've got 50 big and a plus 10 weapon or plus 25 Starfist, like, we should be okay to tackle whatever's at Mogwin. Again, one of the most useless talismans in the game. I can't believe it's a legendary. It just gives you 2 extra spell slots. That's it. Can you imagine just not having memory stones if you're playing a mage? Bruh. This better be a smithing 7. It was not. Some big money right there. Okay. I think we get up to the Grace right before Gold Free, and then go sell off all our runes and stuff. Yeah, it's a tier lighter. Rotten Wing Sword Insignia is really good in a multi-attack build. Obviously, it's just what it's built for. But that's not really what we're running on either of our weapons. If we had, like, some claws or something, or, like, power stance daggers, maybe, yeah, that would be giga. But as it stands, not particularly useful for us. Okay. We're gonna kill the stuff up here first and grab the seed before we head back. Oh, it's not my smithing 7 guy. Wait, one of those dropped an Aeonian Butterfly. Which is farmable rot grease mats. So that's good to know. I don't know which one it was, but it's one of those two, and it's right by a Grace, if we absolutely have to.
No. Don't pay me. Just lay out.
$86K. Do we have any new outfits? Oh yeah, we have Radon. Radon's got 4 pieces. Nothing good. Okay. Alright. 45 Vig. On our way to 50. Excuse me. Let's do this. Alright, please don't be a shitty branch. We've been pretty blessed so far by not shitty enemies, basically anywhere. I do see a blue flower, which is going to be very annoying, but it's not going to be that bad. Nothing stands out so far. Alright, I'm just going. Blue flower be damned. Oh boy. Lead dog, big dog, little dog. And a wasp. But seems like we're fine. We've got... Watch out! Again. It's a little bit disappointing, but that's what it is. It's a lightning watchdog this time, at least. I don't know if that means he'll be resistant to my damage, but... Oh, okay. Nice. Maybe a little bit? Perfect. 380k. Alright, off to more guns. Do remember we have Moog Shackle, but we only have Sewer Moog left. This Lord of Blood is in Dragon Barrow. I think. Pretty sure that was this run. Also, I think there was like a pretty free, like a Beastman of Farumazula or something at the BBK replacement at Grank. Kind of want to go do that too. Elden Chad pants? If only they weren't so light. I'm gonna go kill Bofo real quick. In front of Granks. That's just, at this point, the freest money. Just the absolute freest money. Also, we have a Death Root to give to Grank as well. Arrows sting. It's like 10% damage to bows and crossbows. It's not good. Oh shit, dude, you fucking hurt me. Bully the beast, man. Bop. No, it's way too late to be trying to use the Foul Foot. Smithing 4. Cool. We have infinite smithing 4s now, so not super relevant. Back to the Queen's Bedchamber, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. start pumping more strength. At some point, we may put some points into like mind or something, but I think we're basically done with stats. We'll probably pick up 60 Vig at some point, but this health bar is pretty massive. But we had the same size health bar. Oh, it's an Erdtree avatar. Okay. Should stagger soon. There we go. GG.
Shall not be forgiven.
Okay. Clean 150k. What I was saying before I saw it was an Erdtree avatar, we were at 50 Vig with, albeit worse protection than we have now, but we had 50 Vig and we had like Erdtree +1 and Crimson Amber +2. We had like well over 2k health and still died to the fucking Dragonkin Soldier in Mountaintops. Alright. Haligtree side. Oot.
Shall I to let my share them with me? Your thoughts.
Okay. More strength. Do we do sewers before we go to mountaintops? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Not by going that way. One hole smithing one. Hell yeah. I don't like the underground combat music here. Not a big fan. Okay, big money. Oh god. Just have to do the fucking pipes again. Okay. Let's get to it. Thanks for that. This is yet another section where we're going to be wandering for quite a while, so having less do on is nice. Free HP. bitch. Second Omen Killer Cleaver. We can dual wield them now. Wow. Bro, the hands are something obnoxious. Holy fuck, that did so much damage. Welcome to the sewers, I guess. There's an item back here. I guess not, though. Oh. The true final boss of the sewers. The jar on my head. It's okay, y'all can stay. I did not open the shortcut. I do not plan on attempting sewer skip again. Couldn't get his item before he fell. It's unfortunate. Grossminster, huh? Getting sauced by a fucking flower here. What the fuck? Bruh. He's just going in. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I can't just be belligerent through every enemy. Which is a good thing, you know? There's only so much leveling vigor in this game will do for you, you know? No. None of that. Ooh. Buckler parry is just straight up better than small shield parry. We take those. Straight to the bank. Alright, now for the spookiest part of sewers. It's getting across these pipes after we go through the shortcut. Okay. What have we here? Basilisk, rat, zombie. Nothing bad. These are very good enemies here. Yeah. Crystal snail there. No problem. Oh, hey, big boy. Please Please stop! Oh my god, you hit so hard. And have infinite poise. Oh my god, dude. Fuck off. It's not the damage that's so bad with him. It's the literally infinite poise that he has. It's unbelievable. Pretty sure it's this way. We jump over the first hole, fall down the second hole. There. Okay, it should be this way. Good. And those enemies are non-aggressive until you touch the item in the corner, in which case they aggro. Okay. Alright, another successful run through the sewers. One for the books. Almost unsuccessful because of some chunky Albinoric boy, but we made it. More damage. More gooder. I'll have to look into Starfist soon. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? We got... We got a spawner? Okay. We still have 2 feet, right? Yeah. I don't want that one. Drawn back, though. Who is it? Loretta! Okay. That's not bad damage at all. Didn't have time for that? Alright. Yeah, I probably should have just gone for a charge R2 there. Wow. Well, that's not good there, yeah. Stormhawk can be a little, Is it too late? No, it's good. We got the extra. Thought about it at the last second. As I got the killing blow. Okay. Level up. And move along. Okay. That is done. Let's head back to Round Table and see how far I can upgrade the Starfist. Oh, fucking Ensha. I can't wield my weapon without my Great Rune. Fuck you, Ensha. Yeah, trade blows with this, bitch. Fuck you. What'd you give me? Oh. Oh boy. That's a good one. Alright. That's not better than the Omen Hat. Okay, so we have 1, 3. So we need one more 3. No, actually, that's the last 3 we need. We have 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7. So let's see if we have one more smithing 7 somewhere. Not on those. Not a single smithing 7 on the Latias. Alright. We can still go upgrade it to like plus 20 something. I'm trying to think of a scenario where we use Starfist over Stormhawk, though. Maybe if we find a boss like Fire Giant that has just like a massive fucking health pool that we want to status. I have no money. Alright, so we need one more 7 and then we're done. And then we have Determination on there, but putting Ground Slam gives us heavy, whereas Determination does not. Yeah, Determination is good, but it's not... I don't think it's better than having the good scaling on it, considering we are juiced with Strength at the moment, plus the Strength tier. Alright, off to Mountain Tops. That was actually a really quick jaunt through the sewers. It was only like 15 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Spectral Lance has, like, surprisingly good poise damage. So if you're running a spear and want to do some ranged shenanigans, you could do a lot worse than Spectral Lance. Spectral Lance, Frozen Lance. Frozen Lance is a bit more short range, but it does apply Frostbite. But Spectral Lance is pretty long range. This wolf is fucking nipping on my heels. It's not as bad as the teleporting dogs from DS3, but I don't think there's anything as bad as that. Alright, we are on our way. Still hoping to find the drawing room key, because the game can just dick you and just be like, yep, nope, your drawing room key is inside Volcano Manor, along with a Great Rune. For a Deathless run, that's like a forced death, so I can't do anything about that. And it did happen in, like, our first or second run, where we had a Great Rune locked in. Like, we only had one Great Rune. We needed our second one to progress, and it was in Volcano Manor. We went through all of Underground, every merchant, every golden seed, every sacred tier, never found it. Went to Kale, and he said, hey, you gotta go to Volcano Manor, but the drawing room key wasn't available. So we had to eat the death to the water wheel in order to get our second Great Rune to get into the fucking capital. That was pretty fucking cursed. But yeah, that's the last, we only have 3 key items left outside of the Rolled Medallion, so that's pretty good. But again, I don't understand why they classify Ronnie's Ring as a key item. I understand the drawing room, or not the drawing room key, but the discarded palace key, because that actually gives you a key item, but Ronnie's Ring does not. So, I don't know. That one confuses me. I've mused on this before, though. Yeah, I legit have no idea why they do that. Most necessary torrent mounting you've ever seen. Oh boy, doggos. Looks like it's daytime. Drawing room key? No drawing room key. Let's see what BBK replacement is up here. Could be free as fuck. Could be Rotten Crystallian Trio. That ain't fucking happening. If I had a strike weapon, maybe. I guess I technically do with Starfist, but nah. I'm good. I'm good on that. Up we go. Welcome back to Mountaintops. All in all, this is a pretty quick run back to Mountaintops. I think last time when we died to Fire Giant, we had about 7-ish hours of the run, and we are currently at 3.5. We're making pretty excellent time. Now, we have done none of Underground, which is a concern, because there's a very good possibility that there's at least one Great Rune down there. I could count out the checks. Let's see, Shifra has Golden Seed, Ancestor Spirit, it's Estelle. Golden Seed, Ancestor Spirit, and a Merchant. That's a handful of checks because of the Merchant. Nokron has 3 bosses. It's got Mimic Tier, Regal Ancestor, and Valiant Gargs. Deeproot has Fia's Champs. And Ainsel River has another Merchant. Noxtella Golden Seed. Dragonkin Soldier. as a major boss, and then Lake of Rot Estelle. So, yeah, there's double digits item checks in Underground. So, highly likely that we have to go underground to get them, but I mean, there's always the possibility we don't, which would be nice. Just find underground to be a little tedious in the item checks there. Oh, we got Chunky Boy chest. Oh, finally heavy load. Okay. We'll go with that. Or if I can maybe drop the buckler? No, not quite. What if we're running Starfish? Is that the difference? It is. Okay. We'll think about it, but we'll go with this for now. And we'll keep the buckler on for science. But once we get Starfish, we can slap the hat back on. Good to go. And be the just tankiest boy. So, we take those. Oh. There's something chunky over there that dies. That was like 6k runes from the fall damage that those guys just took. Or something. Somewhere between 3 and 6. Golden seeds are useless to us now. We have max flasks. We are still looking for 2 more sacred tears, though. Ugh. We can start keeping stock of like what kind of resistance foods we have. So we got right now we just have fireproof. So if we run into fire giant, we've got that covered. Root resin. Alright, let's see who Borealis is. We're gonna get a little sidetracked here, so mark off my destination. Borealis is an ancient hero of Zamor, it looks like. Unless that's not the boss. It is, okay. Kind of a fitting title for an ancient hero of Zamor. Freezing Fog. Flip off my weapon here. GG. Clean 100k. Smithing 8. It needs to be smithing 7. Now what sucks is we're not going to get the bell bearing for the 7 until Fire Missoula. So that's not great. Oh, shit. Oh, God. We got lion on this side. Fucking frostbite lobster on that side. I'm just gonna reset that guy. You go back to where you came from. Man, every time I check something and it's not the drawing room key, I'm sad. But I mean, we still have a ton of checks up top here. We still have, Gelmir Merchant, Tanith, Gelmir Golden Seed. I think we still have the Gelmir, like, the under pathway thing. Golden Seed. I think I got those. Shaded Castle, we still have. And I think those are all key items, because I'm pretty sure I got both the bell bearings. Both somber and non-somber, too. What else do we have above ground still? I think that's it for above ground. And then we have all of underground as well to find the drawing room key. So as long as they did not put the drawing room key literally in Volcano Manor, we should be good. And it also needs to not be locked in there with another Great Rune. Because we just don't have to go to Volcano, that's fine. I like Volcano because the bosses there give a lot of money. But Rykard is a 2-phase fight that makes you earn it. And Noble's only like 50k, so it's not that bad. So, I don't know. That's my only concern. I don't want to... Like, it's understandable if I have to do it. I don't think anyone would hold the death against me. But it's like, it's technically not deathless if you have to die to get into Volcano. But, like, it's also kind of just the randomizer's fault, so, like, you know. Like, if there was just an option to have it, for the logic to not detect, or the logic to detect that you don't need to go to Volcano, or to keep it from locking it inside Lanedale without 2 Great Runes, or locking it actually inside Volcano Manor, like, that'd be perfect. But that is not how it works, unfortunately. Alright, we've got infinite 5s and 6s now. That was the Smithing Bell 3. I think Somber Bell 3 is here as well. I never noticed this item pickup here until this guy has his fucking torch out. What a legend. Got us a little Fandaggy action. Bad. Okay, it could also be in Halictree. So now we're just missing Drawing Room Key and Pure Blood Knight's Medal. Along with, you know, 3 more Great Runes, 4 more Great Runes. Yeah, 4. Alright. Let's see what we got. Who are we peeking at? Who we got? Who we got? I see red hair. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's Miranda Omen Killer. Holy shit, dude. I could not see what that was for the life of me. I don't have any Poison Cure, so I guess we're just going to have to take Miranda slow. Get in while we can, but we're going to deal with Omen Killer first. Okay. Nice. Hell yeah, we actually got the riposte. Alright, what we got? What we got? Oh! Oh no! Not the misbegotten. Not the scaly misbegotten. Rippin' peps. Somber Bell 3. I thought about footing it, but I only have 1 foot left, so I want to keep it for Moog. Alright. That is, I am 99% sure, every check in Mountaintops. Unless there's like a golden seed somewhere. Oh no, it's not. What the fuck am I on about? We got Castle Soul still. Let's go check out Niall before we head out. I think with 40 strength, we're good to pump big up to 60 and hit the hard cap. Yeah, Vig soft cap is 40, and hard cap is 60. Like, you can put more points in health, and it will give you some HP, but the drop-off is pretty severe. We can also see what the Deathbird replacement boss is up here. What have we? What have we? It is... possibly single Crystallian? Could be duo, though. They might just be stacked up. No? Looks like just... oh, it is Crystallian duo. Okay. Nah. Staff and Spear... if it was, like, Ringblade and Spear, maybe? I don't want to deal with the magic spammy guy, though. We don't need the money that bad. We're pretty well off here. We've got really good stats. We've got good weapons. Like, there's no reason. Speaking of good stats... Estelle's only 30k, too. God damn. Sorry for the loud bell. See if I can put it to sleep. I don't know if this one sleeps like the other ones do. Oh, it does. Never mind. God damn it. Hell yeah. The perfect dash of war for me. No skill. Thought that might have been one of the demi-humans that drops Smithing 7, but I think he does. I think it's the spiked club ones. And he just has a regular club. Bye, Felicia. Okay, we have Meteorite and Meteorite of Estelle? Wow. Too tanky, not worth it. Okay. Carry on. This room is kind of buggy here. Normally, the enemies are non-aggressive until you trigger the, like, sleeping Albinaurix. The problem is there's no sleeping Albinaurix to trigger. Fuck. Can I just hit the cum bug and get him out of my way? Oh, that's all I need. Alright. The shortcut and hit the boss. Alright. I'm feeling Godric. Or Godefroy, one of the two. Nope. Putrid Avatar. GG! Right. $88. Two more. We can bump endurance up for more survivability if we want to. Alright. Let's see what we got. What we got, what we got, what we got. I mean, mean, it's good. It's just, it's a great rune. Like, I'm not sad that we got the great rune, but I'm kind of sad that it wasn't the shrine room key. Alright, well, I'm glad we came back to check. And yeah, so in Snowfields, you've got the golden seed there. Or there's a golden seed, like, right here-ish somewhere. Oh, sorry, there's 2 golden seeds, because there's one right here as well. A sacred tier there. But there's no actual bosses until you go to Haligtree. But I am really hoping to avoid having to go to Haligtree. And right now we're going to Farum. So we need 3 great runes. Along the critical path, there is Godskin Duo and Malekith. There's also, I believe, 2 golden seeds in Farum. One by the dragon bird section, and then there's another one that's a little more obscure to find. Please. Torrent, behave. Okay. Alright. Let's burn this bitch to the ground. I don't think we lock anything by doing this. So... are we smelling what Melon is cooking?
Observe the lands between this world and death. Are you to commit? Very well. Let my hand.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to commit, baby. You and me. Just how ugly and mismatched these sets are. We got Radahn's pants, the Omen chest piece, the Beast champion gauntlets, and the Knight's Cav helmet. Alright. Well, I mean, I've been over here like, yeah, as soon as we get the Starfist upgraded, we'll switch to Starfist. As soon as we get the Starfist upgraded, we'll go. We yet to get Starfist upgraded, and we're basically done with the game. That was a spooky slip. Didn't expect to just slide off the edge there. That would have been tragic. I don't know how long I have to fast travel out of that fall before I die. Alright, big money. 13 and Alora's rune. It's pretty huge. Some good money here. Oh. That was rude. Yeah, some fat cash out here in Farum. And we can always... we have 2 very easily accessible Remembrance dupes available at the moment. So we've got... the one in front of Castle Soul and the one by Weeping, and the one in Weeping Peninsula. I haven't used either of them, so that's 60k. This is the only remembrances we found are 30k remembrances. Like, I'm complaining about that, but we found 3 remembrances in this run. Like, that's still really good. It's a lot of free money. Okay, off the Godskin. Gonna just hope that lion doesn't see me. Okay, well that was a vain hope. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Okay. This is fine. You're a golem? I don't like that. I don't know where you are, golem. And that scares me. What we got? Somebody small. Is that Kindred of Rot? Duo? I think it is. That's gonna be kind of obnoxious. The other one's still asleep. So maybe I can sauce on him before he gets too antsy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Poised here. Broken. Easiest fight of my life. Alright. We are hard capped. 60 big. We have 1900 HP with the Archery Favor +1. We don't have any other artificial HP boosters. We could go get, like, Radon's Great Rune. That would be a boost to HP. But really that concerned about it. God fucking damn it. How did I not get the long jump? Oh my god. And how do I keep fucking up? The map fast travel. That's all there is to it. It's so fast. It's like 3 instant inputs. I'm so upset. We're gonna pick our starting class and call it, because it's almost 11 and I have to work tomorrow. The only reason I did that jump was because of the enemy that was on the other side. If it was a smaller enemy, something that wouldn't push me around, possibly with a big hitbox, would have been just fine. Just gone over there, killed it, and jumped down normally. So far, over half my runs have been deaths to fall damage. I think our first one was the Crystallian duo, or the Crystallian duo in Caelid on Dragon Barrow. But yeah, we died to failed sewer skip. Alright, let's see what we got. Spike Cestus is good. Dragon King's Cragblade is a work toward. But it's not really that great. Dragon's Lake Great Claw is not good. Well, Stormhawk. That's a good one. Stormhawk looking like the winner so far. Honorable mention to the Hammer. Hammer's a good weapon. If this was the Lordstorm Greatsword, I might care more, but yeah, no, we're going Stormhawk all day. What we got here? I mean, probably... Spelldrake Talisman is probably the most valuable of these. Golden Seed we're going to have plenty of by the time we get into it, so... Alright. Plus, we got the Giga Chat here. So that's good. So let's see what our starter boss is. We need 6 dex levels to use this weapon. We're not going to be able to lean on Godric's Great Rune for it, because we obviously don't have it. So... Falling Star Beast. Okay. It's a good hit. Oh, what is that lingering hitbox, bro? I'm dead. Oh, no. Okay. Dude, that lingering hitbox on that tail swipe right there is really bad. I guess we can go get Torrent first. And if you've not heard me explain it before, the items that are removed from my bars right there are for seamless co-op. I just have the randomizer and co-op in the same folder, so... I will not be doing any co-oping, obviously, in this run. It's just a side effect of how I have it set up for when I play casually with the boys. Nice horns, Vaude. I approve the drip. Horns are probably the best helmet in the game. I'm a big fan of Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead is goated in terms of both aesthetic and usefulness, but the horns are just something else. Like they're awesome. Big fan. All right, good. We got some starter money.
I am caught.
Alright, what you got? Commander Standard, Meteorite Staff. No, we're not really looking for a weapon. We're looking for upgrade materials. Infinite Poison Boluses as well. Okay. Somber 4. Alright. And Kale has Somber 2. I think probably first order of business is just getting 5 decks or 6 decks so we can use the weapon. Because as you saw from the last run, Stormhawk is pretty fucking good. It's my only heavy piece of armor is my gloves. It's also a pretty light weapon. It only comes in at like, what, 5.5? So, doesn't contribute to our equip load nearly as much as like a greatsword would. There's a golem there. Alright. Alright, we have acquired horse. We'll see how many dex levels we can get with just the starting runes that we picked up off of the...
To the foot, then it said, summon me. Ah, I bequeath.
What do you call it?
Use it will some torrent. Treat him with. Shall I let my share them
Handle.
with me?
That's the word I was looking for.
Your thought.
4. Alright, well, 2 points away. But... oh. Okay. That's good to know. Well, that's it. Oh, I have unplugged my controller. Nice. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed. Watching me die to gravity yet again. And, yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys next week. I have a bunch of stuff going on this weekend. Tomorrow, celebrating my mother's birthday. Saturday, celebrating my brother's birthday. Sunday, I have recurring Sunday plans. That's why I don't stream on Sundays. So, yeah, that's what's on the agenda for then. So, I will see you guys next week. Maybe a few days off will help clear out the fucking jitters for stupid Deathless run. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Have a great weekend. As always, take care of yourselves, stay beautiful, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. And I hope to see you guys next week. Until then, bye.